The final communique will be issued in a few minutes from now, but what we already know is that the communique will emphasize the importance of structural reforms, both reforms to be implemented at the national level, as well as reforms to be implemented at the international or global level, for instance, trade. So regarding the first leg of structural reforms, clearly these reforms will have to be differentiated according to the specific characteristics of each economy. In some economies, of course, there is a high unemployment, and therefore reforms will have to be geared towards reducing that unemployment. Other economies might face different sort of bottlenecks or vulnerabilities, and therefore, they will need a different set of reforms to be carried out. So it's going to be country-specific. And then, as the Russian finance minister outlined yesterday, the communique will also reference to reforms that will have to be introduced at the global level. And certainly we expect the communique to make a reference to the need to revitalize, to revamp the global trade agenda and maybe other aspects. What we also know is that clearly at this summit, there's not going to be any breakthrough on IMF reform. That reform is stalled as long as U.S. Congress still has to ratify it. And as we have also learned, the deadline for the further package of IMF reform that was supposed to be agreed upon by January of 2014 will be missed. One more aspect that we are going to find in the communique is an agreement on the exchange of information for tax-related purposes. There will be deadlines attached to that agreement, and this is meant to give a further momentum on in terms of tax cooperation and the like. And this is an aspect of the G20 communique that is going to draw from the G8 communique that was issued when the leaders met a few months ago in the United Kingdom.